Welcome back to Tea Breaks. Today, very excited, we're going to be opening a half booster box of Mega Evolutions that my wife bought for me from our local co-op. And we're drinking tea out of this mug that we were given by our friends Angie and Bill. There's a fun little sheep and cow scene on it. It's very nice. All right. As always, we're going to be sorting our packs from the different kinds of Pokemon, from our least favorite to our most favorite. Right, we've opened a fair amount of Megas so far, and we've had some really good success. We've been able to hit the Gold Lucario and also 3 of the Lily's Determinations SIRs. We're still on the hunt, mostly for the Vulpix IR, as well as the Gardevoir SIR. That's our big chase. So if we get any of those today, that'll be just the most amazing thing. Okay, so starting with our Kangaskhan. See if we get some first pack magic. And we're trialing a new camera app today as well. So let's see if that works well. Okay, code card. And we toss it to the side. All right. Energy, Shrivel, Energy Switch, actually. I do want that, that's quite useful. All right, Corphish. We're absolutely praying for the Gardevoir. Well, it's Compassion, Shedinja, and Sadius. So, first pack, bit of a bust. We've never had really anything good out of the Kangaskhan packs so far. So, you know, this is our warm up. This is our let's see what's around. Let's see what's available within these packs. Kind of get the bad luck out of the way, and then we can move on to the big hits, like the really important things. Premium Power Pro. This is really good for some of the more recent fighting decks. So I think we're definitely going to keep a copy of that. And no, Reverse Jinx. All right, nothing so far, but that's not the end of the world. We weren't necessarily expecting anything in the first couple of packs. Now, third time's the charm, right? This is where we're going to get something much better. I can absolutely feel it. There's our code card. And Fire Energy. Execute. Grimghoul. Evil. Acerilla's Mischief. I think I'm going to keep some copies of this because I saw in a Mega Manantic deck, which I'm trying to play, that it can be really useful for denying prize cards. Kadabra is huge in the new Alakazam deck. Unsurprisingly, okay, Center Scorch, and no. Sand / Reverse. Hey, talk about Mega Manantic. Nice. Good hit, good hit. Sleeved up, our first hit of the day. Okay, last pack of the Kangaskhan. Let's hope we can get something much better out of this. I don't know if it's just because I'm always being rude about Kangaskhan, but it's never given us anything decent. I think an EX is the best hit so far. Well, we'll see. Oh, Delibird and Toxicroak. Going a little too fast. Magnezone, Iron Defender. The art on the Tangle Growth is really nice. I do like that. And no. Reverse Raikou and no. All right. Kangaskhan, you have delivered about as well as I would have expected. Lucario, let's see if you can do any better. Well, I mean, I would hope you can beat out a single EX, which is which is where we're standing at the moment. But as we go through it, we'll just have to see where we get to. All right, Energy to the front. Fighting, that's a good start. Because so many of the good cards in Megas are fighting based ones, like the Lucario SIR. Okay, switch with a reverse hollow. That's cool. Keep that. And the wow, Helioptile IR. Helioptile IR. That's nice. That's a cool little thing. Could it be a double? No. Centering, a bit left heavy. Don't see any damage to it. No whitening that I can see. That's a good copy. Nice. All right. Now, we'll get it sleeved up. And it's only worth sort of £5 or £6 or so. So, reasonable getting that after the first few packs. Not unhappy with that at all. Of course, we're still on the hunt very much for the Vulpix and the Bulbasaur evolution chain in terms of the illustration rares. So, hopefully, we can do a little bit better than that over the course of these packs. I think the Vulpix is one of the nicest ones in the newest set. I've not actually seen it in person, I've only seen pictures of it. But I'm very excited to get a copy. Repel, no, Alakazam. I was thinking about playing an Alakazam deck because I got absolutely humbled by one when I went along to my local gaming centre and I was trying to play a Zapdos deck. And, you know, I was putting down Howluchas and trying to like do bench damage and sort of snipe out a little bit from the back line, and he was just making me draw card after card and then doing so much damage based on it. It was, it was depressing. Like, it wasn't fun to fight against, but I can understand why people are using it a lot. And it's one of the better, like, non-EX decks, it seems, of late. All right, here we go. Inteleon. No. All right. Last pack now of the Lucarios. Can this be good luck for us? We're still wanting the SIR for the Lucario as well. It's a really, like, it's not my favorite Pokemon, but it is a nice SIR. The Mega Latias, I think, is also really, really, like, clean in the way it looks. It almost looks like a fighter jet kind of coming in. If we got anything even approaching that, I'd be absolutely delighted. And I'm not even a huge, boss's orders, definitely keep that. Not even a huge fan necessarily of Latias and Latios. Nothing. This might be the time that the average rates for Megas start to catch up with us, because we have pulled some exceptional cards. Like, every time we've opened this set, we have been incredibly fortunate, I think, both in terms of the number of hits, but also which hits we've been getting. So it could be that our good luck is finally going to start running out, and we're going to be back to more normal rates. And normal rates for me tend to be, I don't know, 150 to 200 packs before we start to get any SIRs. Venusaur IR. Sorry, EX. That's cool. I like the Venusaur. It is one of the worst in terms of the TCG, but one of, I think, the better looking of the actual Megas itself. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of because they've not really done a huge amount with the Venusaur. All right. But maybe that is a good indication in terms of us getting the Venusaur SIR, which in my mind is a little bit underwhelming, considering the full art Venusaur is so nice and it sort of fits into the evolutionary change. We'll keep the switch. I don't get why the SIR, it doesn't feel significantly different. Hey, Shuckle, that's always cool. Do like him. All right, Golden Go, Marshadow, and Morwell. Nice. All right, cool. Well, we're getting a couple of Megas anyway. Nothing big so far. Let's see where we're at. Okay, how many do we have left of the Venusaur? We've got 3 Venusaurs. So between one of them, we should be able to get, I'm hoping, for an illustration rare. If we got an illustration rare sort of every, should be about 9 or so packs, I think. They've improved the pull rates from Scarlet and Violet, but we'll have to see. Sometimes we've done a little bit better than odds would indicate. And Magnemite reverse, Helios. Cool card. Sick. The full art of the Mega Abomasnow. That's nice. The full arts here looks so good. It's actually part of the reason I named my channel was after how good the full arts looked from some of the later sets and into the Megas. That's a really lovely card. Awesome texture. Blues really pop on the purples. Okay, extremely happy with getting that because we didn't have that one before. Nice. As I'm recording this, Smiths are doing their pre-orders for Phantasmal Flames tomorrow morning, and I went along to the Mega pre-orders. I turned up at about 7 AM for a I think it was a 8:30 opening, and they'd sold out within 15 minutes, so I didn't actually get anything. The queue was, I was maybe 40th, 50th in the queue, and yeah, there was absolutely nothing left by the time I got to the front in terms of pre-orders. So I'm going down, I think, probably about 5 a.m. tomorrow. It might be a bit of overkill, but I just want to make sure I can secure at least one ETB on release. And the UPC for the Charizard is so cool. That UPC, which I hear is now delayed until December. But with the promos that you get in it, with all of the different packs, and the variety of those packs as well, because there's some Phantasmal Flames, I think there is some Mega Evolutions, the Destined Rivals, and Journey Together sets that I'm all a big fan of, with sort of the exception of Destined Rivals. There are some lovely cards in there, do not get me wrong, but I don't get the hype in the same way I think some other people kind of bought into it, saying it's the best set. Oh my god, it's the best set that we've ever seen. This is the one that's going to go to the moon, the one that's sort of going to keep catapulting Pokemon to unrecognized new heights. I was like, yeah, like it's good, I guess. It's good, but I just don't see it in the same way that I guess other people do. Okay, so we're down to our final 5 packs of the Gardevoirs. We've done okay so far. I'd say we've done okay. For a half booster, that's pretty reasonable, nothing exceptional. And obviously what we're really chasing is the SIRs. And we'll have to we'll have to see. I feel like it's actually been a minute since I got some. I don't think since I did my first pack opening on the channel, several weeks back, that we have seen any SIRs. Oh, look at this Tantru. Really nice, really cute. The art on that's really lovely. So it's been a hot minute since we pulled something really good. So does that mean we're going to get something now? No, but we do get the shiny Sancho. So all right, that's cool. We'll take him. That's a pretty good little card, actually, in terms of just, I don't know, the quality of the art. Is it valuable? Not at all. Is it fun? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Code card. And so there's still loads of good cards within here that we haven't seen yet. Most of the SIRs, I think, on this are really successful. Unfortunately, the trainer ones, with the exception of Lily's Determination, and in my opinion, Lieutenant Surge, are a bit meh. Shiny Bulbasaur. They're a bit meh. Oh, nice. Full art of the Mystery Garden. That's really cool. We didn't have this. Nice, that's really cool. I love that they brought back sort of stadiums and items to make full arts, and there's such nice sort of textures and colours to them. Just have a look at that. Those purples and those greens, the way they shine. Good card. Final 3. Let's give them a shuffle. Don't know which one I'm going to take. Ooh. This one. I reckon we're maybe going to get one more illustration rare or one more EX. That's my prediction for our half booster. There's one more of either of those. Whoops. Too many cards. There's the code card. No, I don't need to do that because I already got rid of the energy. Whoops. So if we get any other hits, I think that would be about average for what we should be expecting. We've done a little maybe worse on the illustration rares and a little bit better on the full arts. Shiny Milk Tank. Cool. Which I suppose sort of balances out overall, so we're not terribly upset with this, but yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind something extra. Let's see. So this is our penultimate pack. Bunnery, Demise, Numel, Grokunk, Release Determination. Always worth keeping copies of that. Even if you can just give them to someone who plays the game, they will appreciate it as well. Hey, there we go. A Mega Corrupt. What a silly looking thing. A silly name associated. Yeah, definitely not my favorite. But, I'm sure someone somewhere will probably appreciate that this is one of their favorite Pokemon. And I don't get why, but sure, why not? So, last pack. All right, last pack magic. Let's see if we're going to get something good. I'm really hopeful. Okay. Come on, Pikachu. Give us good luck. Good card. I'm going to take this nice and slowly. Fighting Energy. Seedot. Ralts. Snuffle. Sizzlepede. Grumpig. Pyroar. Okay, I can feel it. Tinkerton, I can feel it. Hey, double Tinkerton. And this is the bigger one. Okay, and SIR? No, but another Ninjask illustration rare. Okay, I think I've pulled maybe this 3 or 4 times. Can we get a double? No. But the Ninjask is nice. It's not worth a lot, and like the centering on it's not particularly good, but I think it's a nice looking card, and the colours on it are really good. So in total, we got 4 new Megas. Happy with those. We got 2 illustration rares. I really like the Helioptile. There we go. I really like the Helioptile. The Ninjask is pretty nice as well, but like it's a bit whatever for me, I guess. Happy with those. And then 2 nice full arts, both in terms of the Stadium and the Abomasnow, which looks really good. Looks really good, that card. All right. Thanks all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.